gonna be a little pissed at you? And what are you gonna say?
I'm sure I'll think of something in the moment.
Word of advice, Pete? Think harder.
Gamora?
You've got some nerve, following me here of all places. I told you I was done. I'm not in a very charitable mood, Peter. Leave, or I'll make you leave.
Or are you here to fight? I won't go easy on you.
I'm sorry. Are you threatening me?
Not a threat. A promise.
Whoa!
You said you'd keep everyone together! Hala is more powerful than ever. And now Drax is dead!
Drax isn't dead!
What? Why didn't you open with that? Drax is alive? And you didn't bother mentioning it before?
Oh, sorry I didn't get the chance to mention it in the 2 seconds before you freaking attacked me!
He was devoured by that thing. You said he was gone.
I thought he was, but he's not! He killed that space worm and is now hanging on the Milano with everyone else. Drax is back to his normal self.
Ah!
What?
Ah! I just don't get it. Why does everything just work out for you? No matter what you do, everything just conveniently works out for the great Star-Lord.
It's just part of my Star-Lord charm, I guess. Just too good looking to be unlucky.
You are incorrigible.
So Drax happened to survive, but you told him to sacrifice himself, knowing full well that it could kill him. Can't you even pretend to be bothered by that? Show me something. Anything. At least some semblance of remorse.
You're asking if I feel bad? Of course I feel bad!
Then why won't you show it?
Hey, what do you want from me? You want me to wander around crying? That isn't my style, Gamora.
You shrug through everything, free of consequence, while I feel punished for merely existing.
I've done so many horrible things. I fought. I tortured a little girl. All because I was too scared to stand up to Thanos. And now, my sister is dead. I'll never be able to forgive myself. You made a mistake coming back, Peter. I can't help anyone.
You were as much of a victim as Nebula was. But Thanos is to blame. Not you.
Thanos may have given the order, but the blade was in my hand. Rocket pushes people away to hide his pain. Drax revels in his rage. But I don't know how to get past it. All the lives I've ruined. I've hurt so many people. Despicable acts I did to serve Thanos.
You haven't hurt me, Gamora. Ever.
Everyone that gets close to me winds up hurt. If I go back with you, I'll just make it worse. I don't even know why you bothered coming here.
Gamora, I came here because I missed you.
Peter, I missed you too. I close my eyes at night, and I'm right back here. I'm that frightened girl, unsure of what or who to trust. I want nothing more than that pain to be over.
You have to forgive yourself, Gamora. It's the only way you can move forward.
Right. You're right. Hey, Drax. Surprised to admit it, I'm actually glad to see you.
I too am glad you have not perished in a violent and agonizing way. Perhaps by sudden evisceration, or Balinese organ chewing. I once saw a man have his organs chewed. Oh, how we laughed at his pain. Like this. But seriously, his pain must have been tremendous.
Yep. Definitely the same old Drax.
Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Unfortunately.
Welcome home, everyone.
I am Groot.
Groot says it's so good to see you all.
Look at you, Peter. Somehow you managed to get us all back in the same room. I didn't think we'd see each other after last time. Unless, you know, we ended up in the same prison. Again.
Heh, good times.
Yeah. First off, I wanted to apologize. I was acting like kind of a...
Jerk?
Jackass?
Coward.
I am Groot?
Yes. I am sorry for all of those things. I wish I had better news for you, but, things have turned into a bad monster movie out there.
Yes, Hala and the Eternity Forge have merged into a singular being. But where the relic granted life, Hala absorbs life.
We accidentally created a supervillain. Go team.
Yes, we created a worthy adversary. I am impressed with us.
She has to be stopped before she strikes again. Hala contacted me. She said this won't end until we're dead or she is.
There's only one thing we can do.
I'll get the cyanide pills.
I am Groot.
Fine, I'll just get mine.
The rodent is right. Our chances of victory have not improved since the last time we fought her.
Hala is heading for nowhere. For us. I'm open to suggestions on how we approach this.
Well, you've been on her ship before. I can analyze the readings from last time and see if there's a way to take out her weapons. When in doubt, look to the data. There's gotta be a weak spot or two we can exploit.
If Hala's ship has a weakness, I know you'll be able to find it.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Pete. I'll do my best.
Hala isn't going to go easy on us. We'll have to prepare to take her down.
I'll be on the bridge, Pete. Come talk to me when you get the chance.
I am Groot.
Thanks, Groot. Hey, Gamora.
Hey. I wanted to thank you again. What you said back at that training hall, I really appreciate it. If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
I meant what I said. Every word.
I know. And it means a lot to me. So, what was on your mind?
I'm, worried about taking on Hala.
I know what you mean, but the others look to you as their leader. Put on a strong face for them.
Like this?
Keep working on it.
So, I think that we should, maybe talk. Just to talk about, you and me. I mean, I just care for you. A lot.
I know.
Oh, you do? Okay. So, how do you feel?
Peter, I just, maybe
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just put a pin right in it. Just. That's the pin going in the, yeah. Just for later.
Quill, I was waiting for you. I wish to apologize.
For what?
I realize I have not been the same since we slew Thanos. I was so consumed in my emotions that I uselessly sacrificed myself. My selfish act put the Guardians at risk. For that I am deeply sorry, and I hope you can accept my sincere apology.
You have nothing to apologize for, Drax.
Perhaps on Earth, selfishness is commonplace. But on Kylos, it is most shameful. I will try to redeem myself once again in the coming battle against Hala.
So, that giant space worm. How'd you kill it?
It is a heroic tale that people will talk about for generations. I launched myself into the jaws of the worm creature, narrowly avoiding endless rows of teeth. I used my blades to slow my descent, shredding the creature's pulsating throat. Once within its noxious bowels, I detonated the drive cores of 6 dead ships. The explosion resulting from digestive fumes and flammable fecal matter was the most beautiful sight I have ever seen.
Drax, you are a beast. I can't believe you did all that.
I agree. It was quite impressive. Peter, some may not know this, but when a creature is in its death throes, the sphincter relaxes. I was forced to swim through bile. Gland juices seeped into my nose and mouth until I emerged, moist, reeking, victorious. I look forward to repeating this tale many, many times for the others.
I'm sorry we left you for dead.
I do not blame you for your ineptitude. I also thought I was bound to die. It was a reasonable misunderstanding.
You ready for one last battle?
I do not believe this will be our last battle. But for Hala, it will be.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
How's it going, Bowie? Aw, it's a good boy. Or girl. Do space worms even have a gender?
Oh, hello, Peter.
Something wrong?
No. Well, this isn't the way I imagined the prophecy of the Celestial One to turn out. On one hand, you destroyed the Eternity Forge, which I think was the right call.
You do?
But on the other hand, Hala is a horrible monster now. What if the prophecy is wrong? I'm afraid no matter what I do, I can't escape the Forge. I was sure that when the Celestial One chose the fate of the Forge, I would finally find peace. But I was clearly wrong. And now everything has collapsed.
But you're free now. Isn't that a good thing?
I suppose that much is true. The Forge's power would be much worse if I was still trapped in that tomb. Was there something you wanted to ask?
How are you holding up?
It's not easy. I can feel every life Hala takes. Now that she's merged with the Forge's power, I'm okay for now, but it takes a lot of energy out of me. Once this is all over, I'll be much better.
Once this is all over, what are you gonna do?
I hadn't considered it. I think maybe I'd like to travel. There's so much I never got to experience when I was locked away. It would be exciting to live my own life instead of laying down inside a box.
I'm glad you're back with us, Mantis.
Honestly, I'm glad too. I'm sorry I left before. I was just caught up in the moment, and the strain was too much on my emotions. I know it wasn't for very long, but being alone and surrounded by strangers was overwhelming. If Groot hadn't found me, I don't know what I would have done.
I should go. Lots of work to do.
Of course.
You still owe me 50 units from our last sparring practice.
I do not. You cheated.
Oh? Would you like a rematch?
No.
I am Groot.
Listen, I wasn't stuck. I was just waiting for my
I am Groot.
Hey, thanks for showing me your memory. It put a lot of things in perspective.
Speaking of, what did you show him anyway?
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, Stash Lord. I almost forgot about that upper lip atrocity.
I can't believe we managed to get everyone back.
I am Groot.
Groot says the only reason we're all back is because of you. I'm inclined to agree.
Thanks, guys. You ready to kick some hollow butt?
I am Groot.
Heh, wish we were all as optimistic about it as you are.
I'll see you around, buddy.
I am Groot.
You had me worried back there, Groot. Thought you were mad at me or something.
I am Groot.
Thanks, buddy.
This looks like a pile of... Are these explosives?
You know, if this doesn't go our way, I just want to tell you...
I am Groot.
Yeah, me too.
What you got cooking?
Yeah, about that. I've been poring over the scans we got last time and we hit the Revenant. Good news is, I know what we gotta do to take Hala down. Bad news is, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to disable that super gun of hers if we want any chance of beating this. Simple, right? No more gun, no more dead people. I mean, we'll still have to deal with Hala herself, who still might very well kill us slowly and agonizingly.
Okay. Now you have my attention.
Right. So, far as I can tell, there's a number of key points on the ship to factor in. Here, 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 and here. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay. So lay it on me.
What do you want to know?
Is that the weapon?
Right. And I've actually got a plan for this one. It's got a couple of points on the outside of the ship where the energy is focused before it discharges. But get this, these points aren't guarded. They're just out there in the open. Probably because the Kree don't think anyone's insane enough to attack a super weapon head on.
Are we insane enough to attack a super weapon head on?
We are. I mean, you are, since you'll be handling this part.
Wait, what? Me?
You're the one with the jet boots. I got a slew of homebrewed explosives and deflectors. You'll plant the explosives on each of those energy points, and then when Hala fires the weapon again, boom! It'll blow itself up.
And what if they fire the weapon before I'm done planting the deflectors?
Just finish before that happens.
What's this one?
Those are the access ways to the computer core. Kind of like the hard drive for the ship. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Someone's got to hack the computer to get the shields offline, and someone else has got to cover these access ways to protect the hacker.
What's this?
The main hall system. You might not remember, but it was filled with those cryopods. And because somebody decided to destroy the Eternity Forge, those meat freezers are offline, and all that power's getting diverted to the super weapon. Big old hallway like this, great place for a distraction.
Huh. This place looks important.
Yeah, that's the computer core, where the ship's system can be accessed. We need someone to hack into the computer. It's vital in getting that weapon offline. We need our hacker to take down the shields and clear a way for you to plant the explosives. Someone to guard that hacker from any attacking Kree, and a third person to stage a distraction to keep them occupied. But as far as plans go, it's pretty insane. And,
Suicidal?
yeah, that word.
Ah, this is my favorite kind of plan. It's got all the adjectives.
Mine too. Oh, I almost forgot. We need someone to grab Hala's helmet. Won't be able to trigger the weapon without it. It's probably in her quarters somewhere, so someone will have to steal it right out from under her nose. Or if it's on her head, right out from above her nose.
That sounds like you're volunteering, Rocket.
Oh yeah, tell the 40-pound guy to steal the helmet off a Kree accuser. Be serious, Pete.
All right, I'll pick who does what. Hacker, protector, distractor, helmet thief, and me.
Oh baby, am I looking forward to this?
I am Groot.
Really? Pete got in touch with his feelings? That actually worked?
I am Groot.
Good one.